guys are found in pine flatwood environments, as well as scrubby, sandy soils. So pine snakes, like other snakes, are carnivores, which means they eat meat, and their diet consists mostly of small rodents, but they can also eat other smaller snakes and lizards as well. So like some other snakes, pine snakes can flatten their heads and kind of puff their jaws out, as well as rattle their tails. And this mimics venomous snake species, which naturally have wider heads and rattle their tails as well. So pine snakes, they are a threatened species here, and they are the second largest native snake in South Florida. These guys can be up to 7 feet long, so they are pretty big, and they're a threatened species, which means there's not many of them out there in the wild, and there are special protection laws put in place to help their populations. Pine snakes are one of the commensal species of the gopher tortoise, which is another native Florida reptile that builds burrows. And these snakes use those burrows as part of their habitat to seek shelter and find their food too. So they are one of the 360 species that use those gopher tortoise burrows in our pine flatwoods. Is doing something that's pretty awesome. They go through a process called shedding, and that is how they grow. So periodically snakes will shed their skin and their outer layer of skin, and that's how they get bigger. So she is an older snake and a larger snake, which means that this process only happens about every 6 to 9 months. So her eyes right now are glazed over. They're like a milky color, which is super cool, and that is characteristic of this shedding time. Soon her whole body will have a glazy, milky look to it. And then within a few days, maybe about a week to up to about 10 days for this snake, she will shed her skin and she will get bigger.